Hey everybody, this is Larry. Today in Kagoshima I'm going to go to the volcano to go to the ferry. Let's get started and hopefully the ferry's running. Let's go. Today the route to the ferry was much more scenic and this feels less sketch than last time. I think maybe last time I was in the side street or something and therefore it was, I don't know, just didn't feel quite 100% matching to my expectations. But now that I'm walking on the main road to the ferry, I think like you can see a lot more life still. It is still Saturday afternoon or morning, so yeah. But definitely like you feel like people have walked here and not a little bit sketchy. But anyway, ferry's up ahead. Let's get to it. So I'm here walking around the parking lot, but around the waterfront area, and to be honest, it's still just as dead as it was the other day, which is kind of sad because it's beautiful and you have this great view of the volcano and everything. So it's a little bit odd to me, but also maybe that's the cost of these giant parking lots because people use the ferry as commuting or whatever. But they need a parking lot to support it and still building up the commercial viability of the area. Perhaps, I don't know. What do I know? I mean, the main downtown area is only a couple minutes away, so I don't know if it's necessary per se. But it would be nice to. I guess I have to go this way. Checking my Google Maps. But it would be nice to kind of just see like. I don't know, I think this is just like an amazing view, and behind me you can see there are a couple of apartment buildings that take advantage of it, but really not that many. Like, who wouldn't want to wake up to this view? Let's pick up. I guess that's the direction the sun is rising, but so yeah, that wake up to beautiful sun over the volcano. What else can you ask for, Anyway, oh right, yeah. Anyway, the ferry is like right there somewhere, so let's get on the ferry. I made it, yay. I kind of ran for the ferry, but turns out I didn't really need to. But I'm on it anyway, so I'm happy. Let's find a seat actually. That's the volcano. Maybe it's obvious. And that middle thing you can see, I think that's we're walking to, the observation point. We'll find out whether I'm right. it's kind of hard to tell whether it is clouds or volcanic, spew. But I think those are actually just clouds, making the volcanic part a little bit less visible. It appears that this hike is actually just a road up, because looking on Google Maps, you can actually drive up in 10 minutes, and I'm walking for about, I don't know, an hour and a half or something like this, longer. But I mean, that's fine, because there are a lot of, fun little nooks along the way that I'm sure I'll be excited to discover, including, where we just did those drone shots. But I think the unfortunate thing for me for today is actually that I can't really tell whether they're swinging. Like I can't really tell whether these are just dark clouds or volcanic activity, and I don't know how to don't know what to make of it, but it makes kind of, I don't know, it just makes things kind of, I don't know. I just want to get a clear shot so that I could be like, oh look, it's a volcano, and now it's just like, oh look, it's a mountain, a beautiful mountain, but with possibly dark clouds in the background. It's a little bit less, I don't know, just takes more explanation, but I think it's fine. I think it'll be good. It'll be a good hike. It'll be a good walk, and yeah. And also the other thing is, and this is just off the moment, is that as I'm walking on this road, you can see right here to my left is a vending machine, which I am going to use because I, again, did not pack hydration. So, and as you can tell, I'm still walking away from it because I'm recording and walking. Okay, fine. Let me just actually go back. But yeah, I'm going to get some hydration and then see what's up. I'm working hard to protect against landslides, I suppose, or mudslides, some sort of slides, something sliding. Warning about falling volcanic ashes, which is always a concern here, I suppose. At this point, I'm about halfway through. I'm huffing and puffing. It's not a hike in the sense that there's a trail and everything. It's definitely still. I think this is. I mean, it's a road. I was gonna say it's made for a car, and it's clearly made for a car. But the incline, not so bad, but it's not also stepped either, right? So like, I'm just in poor shape. I guess that's what I'm saying. About an hour in, still climbing, still about 45 minutes to go or so, but I'm excited. I could see something in the distance. Well, like I said, I can't tell if it's clouds or volcanic activities or whatever, but still grinding it out. I'm not in shape at all. On the road, there is a distinct layer of what I thought was dirt, but thinking about it, I think these are volcanic ashes, and they're the remains. So, still half an hour from the observation deck. I'm treated to the beautiful view of the city, which is nice. Is it worth so far being walking on the road for like an hour? I don't know. I think maybe I would do it again. And if I'm lazy, today actually I feel great, but if I was lazy, I would take the bus up and then walk down slowly maybe. But I'm just going to enjoy walking for I'm enjoying not walking for a couple of minutes as I enjoy the view. But behind me there's nothing though. Or not that there's nothing, but you can't see anything because of the trees and stuff. So we'll have to go to the observation deck to see the volcano. But yeah, just taking it in, one step at a time, literally. Yeah, as we get closer, you can definitely smell the ashes or smoke or whatever it is in the air. So it is definitely a unique experience. I think this is the closest I've ever been to a volcano. So, and I am, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, in a good way, but I'm trying to find the words for it. It is very exciting, and yeah, hopefully my lungs can handle it since I'm doing the hiking. Just a few more steps. I'm excited to see the view. I don't even know what I'm looking for, but always excited, I guess. The bus queue. May take it on the way down. Yeah, so the volcano is up there somewhere. Wish we could climb it, but for now I'm gonna try to find a spot to fly the drone. Really couldn't find a spot to fly the little bird. So I think I'm gonna just, at least at the observation deck area. So I'm gonna just walk around a little bit and see if I can explore just a little bit more. Wish me luck. Not sure if this is the right way. I mean, well, most certainly this is the wrong way, but we'll see if it finds me a spot. I am 100% going the wrong way, but is it the right way for me? Will there be a spot for me to find my little birdie? Guess we'll see. I think there used to be a road here, or a trail according to all trails, but yeah, I am not doing that today. But we do have a great view of the mountain, the volcanic area, I think, one of them maybe. Unfortunately, I think those dark skies are just the clouds, so it's hard to kind of, I don't know, separate the two type of activities today. But we're still gonna, take a look at things, if you know what I mean, now. Yeah, while my drone is flying to get a hyperlapse, which you'll see in a second or before, I don't know when I edit it in, but I'm thinking, actually, to be honest, I was wrong. I was very pessimistic and thought that those clouds behind me, well, just dark clouds. But looking at the drone footage and like the display, it seems like they're coming from the volcano. I mean, there's nothing behind it that I can tell. So it's not like, and the height is of that. It's not like the higher clouds. I'm forgetting all my terms for clouds, but like, so maybe that we are seeing the volcanic, activity and ashes and all these things. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I think I just don't know anything, so didn't know what I was looking for. But yeah, so yeah, check that out. Volcanic ashes and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna find my drone back before I lose it. So yeah. I was honestly debating taking the bus down, saves me some time, but looking at the schedule of what I was going to do, it was only going to save me like 10 to 15 minutes, and it's only like a 4 or 5 mile walk, so, or hike or whatever, but it's downhill. So I am going to just do that and see if maybe there are opportunities for other shots as well. And yeah, I think that's all I have. So let's get to it. Let's see some sceneries. Up close, they really just look like clouds. Huh. Yeah, able to. I guess this is dry season. Yeah, what a lucky break, huh? As I was walking, I saw the bridge, and I overlooked the bridge, and you saw that view of the harbor and Kagoshima, and with the beautiful volcano, volcano in the background. So took a shot or two, or a few. But the funny thing is, and just to be clear, I have all the licenses and permits for Japan. It was actually a bit of an effort, and didn't cost that much, I don't think. Actually, it's just that you have to have a lot of paperwork and stuff like this. So I do actually have all the permits, and this is actually one of the few areas, as far as I can tell, and if I'm wrong, then I made a best effort on it. But as far as I can tell, drones are legal here, or to fly here, because it's not a population dense area, and it is not close to an airport. So, and I'm not flying over people obviously anyway, but so actually it's very legal here, and I want to put a point on it just because I still try to be a little bit, like, one is that I don't like to annoy other people obviously, and in Japan it is very, very quiet. In most places sometimes that, whether it is cars or the water or whatever, it is loud enough that to be frank, like, I don't know, 20 meters or whatever, 50 feet, something like this. It's far enough that you can't really hear the drone. I mean, maybe you hear it in the background very minorly, and if you look for it, it's a drone. But you wouldn't really be able to tell for the most part, if I believe anyway. Maybe I have poor hearing. But here, everything is just so quiet that, like, the drone sound really stands out. So I try to be, just be more conscious about the noise situation and just, like, annoying people, especially at a beautiful site like this, right? So yeah, and even then, and even though I have the legal situations, so like if someone asks me about it, even the police, I have the paperwork and stuff like this, but not speaking the language and all these things, like I could show them forms and maybe not get in trouble, but it's best to kind of just avoid, being annoying or me being annoyed, or having dealing with confrontations, which, as a drone dude, it has happened from time to time, though not that commonly. But in any case, so I was just like, trying to very quietly take out my drone and stuff like this, on the road like this, like, where we are now. Whereas you can tell, there are, like, no cars for the most part, no buses, especially, now, as later in the afternoon. And the funny thing is, of course, as soon as I pressed the fly button, the police, like, drove by. Like, literally, like, I looked around, nothing. And then as soon as I hit the fly button, like, the drone literally, because after it goes like 20 feet, no one could see it anymore. Right? Or, you know, especially if you're driving, unless you're looking for it. But literally like 2 feet away from me, as I was releasing the drone, the police drove by. Luckily, nothing happened, but they just kept on driving, which, you know, I'm thankful for, of course. But, you know, like, it's just amusing that you can, you know, the timing is funny. But anyway, continue to keep walking, as you can tell. I think I am pretty good about the droning for now, and I didn't bring my fancy camera anyway. I don't know if I know how to shoot a volcano, but I'm very happy to kind of see a unique thing. And now I will just keep walking. Still so much full of volcanic ashes. And this route up definitely has better views than the way that I took up. We're at the park. Almost there, I guess. I think this is the first landmark in the park. Too bad I don't know anything about it or any historical context, but it looks cool. Yeah, there are a lot of these shelter places around, and with, you know, with the volcano in the background, it's very easy to see why. But I gotta do more research because I feel like I know nothing about, you know, the risk and the danger. But I just assume that if I get in trouble, you know, at least someone would mention it. But at least with respect to the volcano. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, I don't know why I say that. Nothing will happen. But there are a lot of shelter in place and they're prepared for things. So it's always good to know that, you know, things are prepared, I suppose. From the plaque, it seems to suggest that one of the more important things to happen on this island was there was a huge concert with 75,000 people on it in 2004. And so from that, they constructed this monument from a volcanic rock. Or a lot of volcanic rocks, I suppose. Yeah, let me know what you think. I don't know what to make of this. Yeah, look at that volcano and look at those ashes. Man, to think I almost thought that it was, well, almost. To think that I did think that it was just bad weather and not, you know. But I think the angle of the sun and everything was a little different, but now you can see that it's very, very prominent, the ashes. Yeah. And near sunset, I find myself, well, by myself at this observation deck. Let's take a look. All in all, not a bad place to watch the sunset. So shooting that time lapse was kind of fun. It's there's just something very dynamic about it, even if you don't do anything with it. Just this volcanic ash thing. But And even though it's not completely dark right now, I am heading toward the ferry. I'm about a half an hour walk, which, it's fine. It is getting dark. The lights behind me are getting lit up. So, yeah, it's time to go. Also, just look at these rocks. Always kind of cool to walk by these. I think there's a volcanic or lava rock path around here, but it's gonna be too dark to see anything. I walked too much today. Maybe I should walk that instead, but no, I mean, I feel like I got a good, like spoils of footage today, so I'm very excited about it. A lot of hiking and getting some exercise in. But now it is going to get dark, but this is a very safe looking path, and if it's lit it should be okay, and it's not that far away. The good thing is that about this place is that the ferry runs every either 15 or 20 minutes. I think it's 15 during more peak situation and 20 minutes during a little bit off peak. It's Saturday, so I don't know, but either way, like, it's supposed to be a 24-hour ferry, so not worried about getting stuck on the island, unlike in the past where I have done that almost, like in what's that island in Riz in Croatia, for example. Got the last ferry at the very last moment, had to jump on, and my quads were spazzing and stuff, or cramps rather. We'll tell you that story another time maybe, but I think that's an entire story though, but I'll tell it again another time probably. So yeah, let's head to the ferry and then probably get some food. This queue has actually been going on for a while for me. Maybe like a 5-10 minute walk, and it actually loops around. I thought it was just like a normal, one of the mill traffic jam, but come to think of it, I think they're all, or maybe not all, but a good amount of them are actually queuing for the ferry. So I'm way close to the ferry, which is good and exciting. As I was doing the last bit, I just see the ferry right now pulling into the terminal. So I'm trying to hustle as fast as I can to, get on the ferry. Originally, I thought I was going to get here a little bit slower. So I thought I was going to get on the next ferry. But obviously, if I could get on this ferry instead, that would save me half an hour or 20 minutes. Well, I guess like 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how frequently they're running, which I'm not clear about. But, so I guess on average, if it is 15 minutes, I would probably save 7 minutes or something. I don't know where to go. There's like all these cars and they're just ignoring me, and not in a good way. But, yeah, the light behind me is amazing. If not on my face, then at least like enjoy the light behind me, I suppose. Anyway, hopefully I'll see the next thing you see from me is on the ferry, as I'm gonna try to go. I had a skin on my teeth. I made it just in time for the boat to leave, and I'm waiting to get some food to join me. Today's ice cream, same as yesterday to be honest, but I think it's a different flavor. It is some maybe vanilla flavory, so hopefully it's good. I mean, the grape one was, as I said, the grape one was grape. It didn't work the first time either, but so let's see, let's give it a spin. Oh, Oh. It is not vanilla flavored, it is coffee flavored. Or camel? Camel coffee flavored. Actually, it was pretty good. I'm gonna have another one. Well, I mean, I'm gonna finish the bag, but I'll have another one on camera. Check this out. Oh. 'Turning this machine into tickets, which will turn into Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.